Okay, hello. So this is part two of the series in which we were doing current affairs, right? So part one, if you haven't watched part one yet, so you can watch it. I will provide a list of playlists, right? So let's do it. So we are on question number 11, right? So 11 is that consider the following statements regarding legal rights for nature. Giving legal rights to nature means the law can see nature as a legal person. Legal rights for nature enable nature to go to court to protect its rights. These are two statements, so which one is correct and which one is false? You have to tell that. So one only, two only, both one and two, neither one nor two. So come in the correct answer. So actually, first statement says that giving legal rights to nature means the law can see nature as a legal person. So this is actually a very correct statement. So first statement is right. Actually, giving nature legal right means the law can see nature as a legal person, and it creates a legal enforceability. Okay, it will give a status of a legal person to nature, so that nature can go to court. Actually, nature will not go to court, but court will appoint an individual which will represent nature who can go to court, right? So that's how it is done. So both the statements are correct. So both 1 and B is the correct option. Now the second is next is 12th question. India was recently granted a NATO ally-like status. In this regard, consider the following statements. So the status would result in increased Indo-US defense cooperation in Indian Ocean. Major non-NATO allies are only involved in a strategic working partnership with NATO countries. So statement one, option A is one is only, two only, both one and two, and neither one nor two. So which is correct, which is not? Okay. So in this case also both the statements are correct. NATO is North Atlantic Treaty Organization, as we know that. Okay. It is based on North Atlantic Treaty, right? So it was signed on 4th April 19 4th अप्रैल को ये साइन हुआ था. 4th April 19 oh what I'm doing. So 4th April 1949 को ये साइन हुआ था, राइट. तो अभी इन दो स्टेटमेंट में क्या लिखा है? पहले स्टेटमेंट में लिखा है स्टेटस वुड रिजल्ट इन इंक्रीज इंडो यूएस डिफेंस कोऑपरेशन इन द इंडियन ओशियन. So it is actually correct one, and the other is that non-NATO allies are only involved in a strategic working partnership with NATO countries. So unlike the member nations of NATO who have contributed to NATO from their gross national income to fund the NATO, major non-NATO allies are involved in a strategic working partnership with NATO. Okay, India will be under no obligation to support any of the policy endeavors of NATO. Right. Uh, Pakistan is actually one of the non-NATO allies, major non-NATO allies. Pakistan is also one of them. Okay, so now let's move further. Question number 13 is about which of the following countries became the first country to grant all of its rivers the same legal status as human. Okay, इनमें से कौन सी कंट्री है जिसने अपनी सारी रिवर्स को ह्यूमन की स्टेटस दे दिया? सो फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज बांग्लादेश, देन इंडिया, देन रशिया, देन न्यूजीलैंड. सो एक्चुअली द करेक्ट ऑप्शन ऑफ इट इज Bangladesh, because Bangladesh became the first country to grant all of its rivers the same legal status as humans, right? And India is actually India also provides legal rights to two of its river. First is गंगा रिवर को भी, और यमुना रिवर को भी ये लीगल राइट प्रोवाइड करता है. ओके. So these are two rivers which have been provided legal status as person by India. Okay, and most recently Rio Atrato in Colombia is also regarded as a legal person. That's done in 2017. In 2017, India recognized young Ganga and Yamuna as a legal person. Now moving further to question number 14. 14 says that local Sabha recently passed the Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Bill 2019. In this regard, consider the following statements. Okay, so statement number one is that it provides for a National Council for Transgender to be chaired by Union Minister of Social Justice. And statement two says that it guarantees the right of self identification to transgender on lines of Nalsa judgment. Right, these are two. Okay, three. There is one more. So, third statement is that it provides for reservation in educational institutions and public employment for transgenders. Right. So which of the statement is correct? 1 and 2 only, 1 and 3 only, 2 and 3 only, 2 only. So let's read all these statements. So first statement which says that it provides for a National Council for Transgender to be chaired by Union Minister of Social Justice. Right. So first statement is actually correct. Transgender person, what is transgender person? Okay, this bill was 2019, this bill came. So transgender person is defined as one whose gender does not match the gender assigned at birth. It includes trans men, trans women, person with intersex variations, gender queers, and other persons with socio-cultural identities, right? Yes, so first statement is absolutely correct that it is chaired by Union Minister of Social Justice, this council. Now the second statement is that the bill does not provide for a right of self identification but talks about a certificate of identity to be obtained from district magistrate. So this is wrong. Okay, now this is wrong and this is right. First statement is right, second is wrong so far. Now third statement is that it provides for reservation in educational institutions and public employment for transgenders. So this is also wrong because the bill just prohibits discrimination against transgenders in relation to education and employment without any provision for reservation, right? It does not provide any reservation. Now of course one is correct. Okay, what we have to tell here? Okay, which of the statement is incorrect, right? So 2 and 3 are incorrect. C is the correct option. Now let's move further. Question number 15 is that Project Sure. Project Sure is related, there are two statements related to Project Sure. Now it was launched by Union Textile Ministry first is, right? So is it? Now the second is it aims to contribute to UN Sustainable Development Goals 2030, and options are 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, and neither 1 nor 2. Now first statement that it was launched by Union Textile Ministry, so of course it is. It was recently launched by Union Textile Minister along with Clothing Manufacturers Association of India, United Nations in India, and IMG Reliance. So first statement is absolutely correct. And the second statement is that it aims to contribute to UN Sustainable Development Goals 2030, especially SDG 12 for responsible consumption and production. It is also correct. So both of these statements are correct, both 1 and 2. Now let's move further. Question number 16 is that recently the State of Food Security and Nutrition in the World 2019 was released. In this context, consider the following statement. It is biannual report issued by FAO, IFAD, UNEP, WEP and WHO. For the first time, the report comes with estimates of prevalence, moderate or food insecurity based on the food insecurity experience scales. So the report highlights that hunger is declining. Okay, so which of these statements are correct? 1 and 2 only, 1 and 3 only, 2 only, 1 only. Okay, so first is that it is biannual report, right? So this is wrong. Actually, it is an annual report issued by FAO IFAD. So first statement is absolutely wrong. The second statement, when we talk about the second statement says about, okay, so second statement says about that for the first time the report comes with estimates of prevalence of moderate or severe food insecurity based on the food insecurity experience scales. So this is correct. Okay, so second is absolutely correct. So this year's report for the first time comes with this estimate. So of course this is the correct option. Now the third is that report highlights that hunger is declining. So no, this report doesn't say that hunger is declining, but it says that hunger, as hunger was declining from decades, it is again on the rise. Hunger is on rise according to this report, right? So this is wrong statement. So only one statement is correct, and option C, two only, is correct, right? Only second statement is correct. Now let's move further. So question number 17 is very interesting. It's about which of the following statement regarding Muslim women protection of rights on Marriage Act 2009 is or are correct. This is very beneficial for law aspirants, judiciary aspirants of any exam. Okay, so this is related to Muslim law, right? Question regarding these, this act can come, of course. So protection of rights on Muslim Marriage Act, you must read this act. It makes any pronouncement of talaq in written or electronic form void and illegal. Okay, first statement is that, and second statement is that it makes declaration of talaq a non-cognizable offense in any circumstances. Third says that it entitles Muslim women to seek a subsistence allowance for herself in case a talaq has been declared on her. Now options are 1 only, 1 and 3 only, 2 and 3 only, and 1, 2 and 3. Now if we talk about first statement, okay, so actually this act makes all the declaration of talaq, including in writing or electronic form, to be void and illegal. Okay, so first statement is correct, and second statement is incorrect actually. Second statement says that it makes declaration of talaq a non-cognizable offense in any circumstances, but it's not true. A declaration of talaq will be cognizable only if information relating to the offense is given by woman against whom talaq has been declared or any person related to her by blood or marriage. So it is cognizable, right? Cognizable means that police officer may arrest the accused person without a warrant, attracting up to 3 years imprisonment with fine. So it is wrong. And the third says that it entitles woman to seek a subsistence allowance for herself in case a talaq has been declared on her. Okay, so this is actually correct, and as well as she can seek subsistence allowance from her husband. She can seek custody of her minor children in manner determined by magistrate also. So these are correct, right? So correct are 1 and 3 only, right? 2 was incorrect, so B is the correct option. Now let's move further. So 18th says that Meghdoot app, it is launched by Ministry of Earth Sciences and Ministry of Agriculture. Second statement is that it will play a critical role in agriculture operation and will advise for farmers on how to take care of their crops. It is available in local languages. Which of the following statement is correct? 1 and only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 2 only, 1, 2 and 3. Okay. So it is launched by Ministry of Earth Sciences and Ministry of Agriculture. Yes, it is launched by a Ministry of Earth Sciences and Ministry of Agriculture, right? It will provide actually location, crop and livestock specific weather based agro advisories to farmers in their local languages. So these two statements are correct, that it will provide in local languages, and Ministry of Agriculture and Earth, right? So it's these are both are true. Now it will play a critical role in agricultural operation and will advise farmers on how to take care of their crops. So it is also correct. Actually, it will provide forecast relating to temperature, rainfall, and humidity, and wind speed and direction. And these all things plays a very critical role in these play a very critical role in operation of operation and advisories to farmers on how to take care of their crops. So these three are correct options. So 1, 2, and 3. Right. Now let's get back to now let's get to 19th question. So 19th question is the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act UAPA 1967 was recently amended with the objective of uprooting terrorism from India. In this regard, consider the following statements. So the Amendment Act expands the scope of UAPA 1967 by providing provisions for designating an individual as terrorist. The Amendment Act empowers the National Investigation Agency to conduct raids anywhere without prior permissions of relevant state government. Which of the above statement is or are correct? One only, two only, both one and two, neither one nor two. Right. सो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट की जब हम लोग बात करते हैं, सो एक्चुअली अंडर द लॉ पर्सनल फाइनेंशियल इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफ एन इंडिविजुअल डेजिग्नेटेड एज टेररिस्ट कैन बी शेयर्ड विद वेरियस वेस्टर्न एजेंसीज, राइट? It can be shared with various Western agencies. And the amendment additionally empowers the officers of the NIA of the rank inspector or above to investigate the case. So it means that it is correct, right? The Amendment Act expands the scope of provisions, so it is correct. And this bill seeks to empower NIA to conduct raids anywhere without the relevant state government's prior permission. So this is also a correct option. So both are correct option 1 and 2. Right, let's move further. Now question number 20, the last question. Consider the following statements regarding the amendments proposed to the National Investigation NIA Act 2008. So the amendment empowers NIA to probe terror attacks targeting Indian interest on foreign soil. The amendment allows NIA to probe cases of human trafficking. The amendment enables the central government to constitute a special courts for NIA's trial. 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. So which of these is correct? Comment down below. Now, when we come to question number 20, right? So actually, latest amendment enabled additionally investigate offences relating to human trafficking, counterfeit, manufacture or sale of prohibited arms, cyber terrorism, and offences under the Explosive Substances Act 1908, which means statement number 2 is absolutely correct, right? And now this Amendment Act also gives NIA officer the power to investigate offences committed outside India subject to international treaties and domestic laws of the other countries. Like it says, foreign soil, interest on foreign soil. So that's what make statement number 1 correct, right? Now when we come to statement number 3, it is actually incorrect because special courts for NIA's trial could already be set up under NIA Act 2008. The Amendment Act enables the central government to designate sessions court as a special courts for such trials. So it is wrong, right? So option A is correct, that 1 and 2 only. Okay, so we are done for today's session. Now next part will be available with 21 to 30 question numbers. So if you haven't watched part 1, go and watch part 1 and subscribe to the channel for more videos relating to law and relating to this GS portion for now. Okay, best of luck guys.